and welcome back to my channel. If we haven't met before, my name is Shiv. Hello, if you're coming back then welcome. So in today's video I am filming a look with this palette right here, which has been on my wish list for ages. I've just never got round to picking it up before, and they had a big discount on, so definitely check them out for offers. This is the Sample Beauty Paradigm Shift palette. I probably butchered the name, but I hope I've got that right. And this is the look that I came up with. It's very like tropical vibes. I'm absolutely obsessed. I tried some new techniques out today as well, got really creative, and I'm really enjoying it. And this is what the palette looks like. Just so I don't blind you, I'm gonna hold it over here. It's absolutely stunning, and you can honestly create so many different looks with this. It's mostly mattes, so it's more for like creative looks, but there are a few shimmers dotted around which I haven't actually used. There's no shimmers on my eyes apart from a highlighter, but that's not in the palette. But I will be doing more tutorials using this palette, so definitely make sure you are subscribed so you are alerted when I upload those. My upload days are now Mondays 8 PM, Thursdays 8 PM and Sundays 6 PM. Slowly getting into the rhythm, I promise. But yeah, if you would like to see how I got this look, then please carry on watching and I shall show you how. And also give the video a big thumbs up just because fun makeup, why not? See you in 3, 2, 1. I'm so excited to play with this palette. I've had this in my collection for a few weeks now, and I wanted it for like over a year at least. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's been out for a year, but ever since I saw it, I've always wanted to get this in my collection. This is absolutely stunning. It's a Sample Beauty Paradigm palette. I'm not too sure if that's how you pronounce it, but it's absolutely gorgeous, and I feel like you can honestly create any look using this palette. There's a lot of really cool like blue shades over here. Like this one's really pretty, and I also like this kind of like burgundy shade here, which I do want to use. However, in my head I was like, what do I want to do? And I want to create a sunset look using yellow, orange, red, and maybe the white like on the actual lid for a cut crease, and we'll just see how we get on with that. So let's just jump straight into the palette. My hair is annoying me today because I curled it. As you can see, it looks really pretty, but because my hair is so flat it just goes and you can't really tell I've curled it, but whatever. So let's just jump straight into this beauty of a palette, and I will be doing a review on it, so check that out in the link down below. Okay, so the first shade that I'm going to go in with is this bright yellow shade at the bottom of the palette. And I'm going to take it on this little brush from Ink Show. It's like a fluffy pencil brush. And I'm literally just going to pack it in the inner kind of third of the crease very gently. I'm not going to be like buffing it out or anything just yet. And I haven't set my base. I use the Primark Iconic Brow for my brows, and then I use the Bella Pierre makeup base, which I have not set, and I'm just going to pat it in so it's not like crazy creasy, but I feel like it will be better to apply it on a wet base. So I'm going to take the yellow. So I've just loaded up my brush with the yellow shade, and now I'm just going to press that in to the inner third of the crease. I'm not going crazy like buffing mad right now because I don't want to like spread the yellow everywhere else, especially when we have a wet base down. It will stick to the wrong places. Sorry, I have to keep my window open today because it's absolutely boiling. I feel like it's the last of the summer here in the UK. So I'm just tapping that into the corner of my eye. This actually is going on really well. Yellow is a very difficult colour, and I feel like to get a good yellow it has to be good. I'm going to start by like buffing that out a little bit. Now I've kind of got it down, but not too crazy. Then I'm going to pop that on the other eye. I want to try something a little bit different today and take it further inwards, like right into the tear duct. This is a technique I've been seeing a few like Instagram makeup artists doing recently, and I think it looks really cool. So the crease basically starts like here rather than here. So I'm going to try that out. I'm stuck between using this orangey shade and this one, which is a little bit more red, but I'm going to go for this one first. And I'm going to pop that next to the yellow going along, and I'm going to use a Morphe M562 brush. I'm just tapping that right next to the yellow into and slightly above the crease. That does look really pretty actually. I'm glad I used this orange. This is the orange I had in mind. Just kind of buffing that into the yellow so it blends in seamlessly. And then I'm going to go in with this bright red shade right here, and I'm going to pop that in the outer corner and kind of create like a little little wing shape, kind of bring it out a little bit towards the outer part of the brow. So I'm going to take this red right here, and again using another Morphe M562 brush. These brushes are amazing. They're the really skinny blending brushes, and they allow you to do a lot more detailed work. So far so good. I'm not having any trouble with the eyeshadows. They're going on nice and pigmented, easy to blend, so forth. Now let's try the red. I always feel like red eyeshadows are definitely like a hit or miss. So far so good. I'm also just kind of bringing that onto the lid a little bit, not too much though, because I am going to be putting a white base down for my cut crease. I really want to put blue on the lid. I'm going to put that aqua blue just here. Yep, I'm going to do it. Why not? Now I'm just going to go ahead and take this white shade right here at the top of the palette. I think it's really good they included a white. And I'm just going to take this kind of like fluffy shader brush just to go over the brow bone and slightly over top of the shadows, just so they're getting easier to blend out. So I'm going to take this little guy right here and pack that on top. Then I'm just going to go through the shadows and intensify them and re-blend them, touch them up, etc. I'm basically just going to keep going over the shadows until I'm really happy with everything. Got a really bad headache all of a sudden, not just here in my head. Obviously that's where a headache is. I'm just going to also start bringing the shadows upward a little bit. Next I'm going to cut the crease, then I'm going to take my Revolution Conceal and Correct White Concealer. I'm just going to take it on this flat synthetic brush, and I'm just going to draw right from this inner corner all the way across to here, basically where it touches the red, and then kind of tap it in so it's nice and smooth. So I'm just going to pop it on to the brush, back and front, just so it's easier but not too far down, otherwise it gets too much in the eyelashes. And then I'm just going to take the brush and just pop a little bit across the lid, just like that. Look up and it will transfer. Oh my god, that's transferred way too high. Okay, we've fixed it. It's okay people, don't panic. Then I'm going to go ahead and draw the cut crease line across the socket. And then just tapping that in. I'm going to go in with a little extra product in a second, just because where the eyeshadows were placed on earlier, it's kind of like smudging them around a little bit and I want it to be really white. Okay, I'm just going to go in with a little bit extra product. For the lid colour, I'm going to take this one right here, which is like an aqua blue. I'm going to pop it all across where we put that white base down. I've just loaded up my brush. This is the Morphe M224 brush. Wow. That is gorgeous. I'm really being careful to just get it where I put the white base down. I really should have focused on making the white base more even, because where there's not really a base down, it's kind of going a little bit green on top, but actually it looks pretty cool, so happy accident there. Oh my god, that blue is amazing. What the hell, that's so nice. I'm going to go back into the red and just start kind of tapping that over the blue. Tapping, definitely not like blending. And I'm just almost making like a liner with it. I think that would look really cool. Yeah, that does look really cool. I was right. I'm going to do the lower lash line once I've finished my foundation, but I'm going to go ahead and just complete this on this eye and I'll be right back. So we are back with the other eye put on and I'm literally obsessed with this look. I'm so happy. I haven't done a look like this ever, I don't think, like with the liner smudged and everything, and yeah. I can't work out if I prefer it with a straight edge or not. I feel like I kind of prefer it with this like fuzzy edge. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes. And I really want all of the eyeshadow to stand out, so even though I'm putting on massive lashes, I'm not putting on liner, just because I want the eyeshadow to do the talking. mascara today, we have something new to try. This is the Technic Mega Lash Water Resistant Mascara, which kind of goes with the look actually, you know. So I'm going to pop this on. Then for lashes, I'm going to put on these ones by Suzanne, Jackson and Primark. They are in the style Hollie. They're very similar to the New York style lash, where they're kind of like, they're not spiky, they're just kind of like big, fluffy, bigger at the outer corner type lashes. I'm going to pop these on and I'll be right back. Lashes are now on. Now it's time to move on to the face. I'm so obsessed with the eyes. I cannot wait to finish this look. To prime the skin, I'm going to take my Revlon Photo Ready Primer. I'm just going to work that into the skin, starting with the troubled areas, which is always going to be my chin, around at the centre of the face, just to really smooth out that skin. I want a really like smooth matte look with highlight in certain places. For foundation, I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay All Nighter foundation. This is in the shade 3 and it matches me perfectly when I'm pale, so I'm going in with this foundation. I love this foundation for a full coverage. Like, this is like paint and I love it. So I'm just going to take my Spicy Choco. This is the Blush Blend Sponge, which I've already dampened. Let's go in with a lot of foundation. I'm excited. Oh, itchy eyebrow. Being quite careful around this little outer corner section because I still want that kind of like blown out look, but I will blend it out later. I will blend it out later as well because I'm going to do the lower lash line. For cream contour, I'm going to take a Oldie Butter Goodie, and this is the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Beautiful Bronze. I'm just going to bronze up my usual places, so under my cheekbones, just makes my cheekbones look a bit more sculpted, under my jaw to kind of diminish this double chin a little bit and add some shape to the face, down the sides of the nose. You don't have to do that, I just like the way it looks, and also across my forehead just for some shape, and then under my lip. I feel like it makes it look a little bit poutier, and then I'll blend it out with a Smashbox Cream Cheek Brush. Then for concealer, I'm going to take my Winky Luxe Peeper Perfect Full Coverage Under Eye Concealer in the shade Light, and I'm going to use this to highlight and conceal, so under the eyes, forehead, down the nose, chin. And today I'm actually going to go under the contour because it has gone really like sloppy, so I'm going to use this to sharpen it up, and I want that kind of bold look because look at the eyes, people. This is actually a really good concealer. However, I will say the shade range is shocking. Just going to put that out there. Then I'm just going to take my Spicy Choco sponge and blend all of this out. Now I'm going to do some baking with a Too Faced Peach Perfect Mattifying Loose Setting Powder, and I'm going to pop some just under that contour, under my eyes. I'm going to skip the forehead a little bit on my chin, and then what I'm going to do is brush that off and then use the powder to set the whole face. I'm just about to get powder all over my eyeshadow palette, but it's fine. So I've got the powder on the sponge, go under the contour. Then I'm just going to sweep it away with this little powder brush. See how that's made the contour look really like sharp? That's the look I'm going for today. Sometimes I just like it kind of like blended in. Then I'm going to take whatever's left in the like cap and I'm going to powder the rest of my face. Now I want to finish the eyes, so I'm going to take this pencil liner from Wonder 2. This is in the shade Metallic Turquoise. I'm going to pop it in my waterline. I'm taking it right into that inner corner. Oh, my eyes are really watering. Then I'm going to go back into the red that we put just here and put that on the lower lash line. Just smudging that along the outer third. Then, you guessed it, I'm going to go back in with the orange. Put that in the middle of the lower lash line. And then, of course, I'm going to go back in with the yellow right under the lower lash line, kind of blending into where you put that green. Moving on to contour, I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. This is in light to medium, and I'm going to take the shade Java, which is this one right here, to contour my face. I'm going to put it in exactly the same place that I put the cream contour. Then I'm going to bronze up the face using my NYX matte bronzer, just in the outer perimeters of the face. For blush, I'm going to take MAC's Peachy Keen blush, which actually has a little bit of shimmer in it, but I feel like it will kind of go with the look. Just taking a teeny little bit of that in the apples of the cheeks. Then I'm going to set this face into place using my Primark matte setting spray. For highlight, I'm going to go in with a super intense highlight. This is the Doll Beauty Like a Diamond highlighter. I'm going to pop it on my cheekbones, above the brow, nose, above the lip, inner corner and brow bone. So we're going to go a little bit ham with this. This is a very intense highlighter, so I thought it would be perfect for this really bold look. I'm actually going to wet my brush a little bit, I think. Okay, here we go. Let's glow. I'm just buffing out this a little bit because it is strong, but I feel like I just want to like blend it out a little bit. Then I'm going to pop some highlight on my brow bone and inner corner. Just blending out the highlight a little bit with the brush we used for the white shadow earlier. Then some mascara on my lower lashes, and the look's nearly finished. I'm getting so excited. Okay, so to complete the look, now it's time for the lips. I'm going to pop on MAC's Spice Lip Liner. I'm going to go with a nude. I don't really know what other lip I could pair with this. Could go for a blue, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to pop on MAC's Spice Lip Liner. This look would have been perfect for Carnival if I had gone. It looked so cool. I've never been before, but yeah, I saw loads of people went to Notting Hill Carnival and it looked amazing, and this would have been perfect. Then for lips, I'm going to take one I haven't used in a while. This is Winky Lux Angel Food. So I'm going to pop this on. I'm not too sure where you can actually get this. I did try and link it ages ago in a video and I couldn't find it. But I will link a similar dupe to this if I can't find the link for it. And this is the finished makeup look, a super like tropical vibes. I'm just gonna go tropical vibes. I feel like a cocktail right now would be sufficient. Pina colada. I'm not a big drinker anyway, but I just really fancy pina colada. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, this is the finished makeup look using the Sample Beauty Paradigm. I'm probably pronouncing it right. I've got crap all over it already. This is the Paradigm Shift palette, and oh my god, you need this. Amazing. Also, little top tip, subscribe to Sample Beauty's newsletters. This is not sponsored, not affiliate, or literally anything. I bought some of my own money. Subscribe to the newsletters because I've been subscribed for ages and I was planning on buying this palette like honestly ages ago. I've really wanted this eyeshadow palette since it was like blowing up on Instagram. And in the newsletters, they sent me a 50% off code. I don't know if it's available right now, but subscribe to their newsletters, and if I can find a discount code for you, I will link it down below. But they had 50% off on their eyeshadow palette, so check them out for the discounts, because I can't remember how much I got this for, but it was so cheap. I honestly think it was like £15 that I paid for it. But look how gorgeous this palette is. I can't even deal. This is just as good as the Morphe eyeshadow palette. It's just as affordable. Really, really cool. And definitely I feel like getting a colourful palette really gives you like a whole new lease of inspiration. And this is the look that I came up with using the eyeshadow palette. I really like it. I'm absolutely obsessed, and I cannot wait to take loads of pickies and posy shots and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I will do a full blog review on this eyeshadow palette, but top secret. I mean, I love the palette. You need to go and buy it. It's such good quality. But I will be doing a vlog review on it, so definitely go ahead and check that out. Thumbs up, subscribe, I think I mentioned that already, and I shall see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye! Correct white concealer. Somebody's gonna, ooh. What happened to my voice? And then for the lid, then I'm gonna go back into, then I'm gonna go. How else can you say that? Setting spower, what? Then I'm going to bronze up the face using my NYX matte Then I'm going to bronze up the face using my NYX matte Peachy Keen blush, which has we're okay.